How's it going, everybody? Arclad84 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Arc the Lad 2. Alright, last time, we went to the Palencia Castle ruins, met up with the Fire Guardian after dealing with a couple of quick battles, and got some power stored in Kukuru's mirror. And we then flew over here to Greyshinne, and paid a visit to the Amaidar temple, where we learned that apparently there are some of their own kind that are pretty much undead, that appear to have hatred within their hearts and are constantly striking attacks against the temple, causing a bunch of trouble. So they've had to seal off the Amaidar Mountain, since that is where all this evil is coming from. But up on the mountain is where the Earth Guardian lies, and we've been tasked with quelling this evil force or spirit or whatever is controlling these monks that's not allowing them to pass on after they've been killed by the Archmonk originally. So with that, let's head on up to the Amaidar Mountain and deal with this threat once and for all. And oh yeah, there's definitely evil here. It can be sensed. Oh great, there's one of those monks. Why have you come to this sacred place? Have you come to desecrate our memory like the others? You will not leave here alive. What do you know of suffering? Betrayed by our leaders, we paid the ultimate price. All that is left for us to cherish is hatred and derision. Derision? Okay. So it's all a matter of hate, betrayal, and such. That's all that these poor souls know of. So it's going to take a lot to convince them otherwise. We detest those that yet enjoy the gift of life. And we get some specters and phantoms. Joy. Okay, I suppose we can start with weak enemy on these two. Weak enemy! And then we're gonna make those two go next. At least that way Kukuru won't be, Damn it! Almost forgot! These guys like to do sleep! And now Kukuru's dead. That's not cool. Alright, before I bring Kukuru back, one thing that's gonna have to be done. Weak enemy on all these guys. First off. And then next turn I'll bring her back. I should still have a revival dust handy. First, I'm going to get out of this. And then... Rival Dust, come to me. Bring Kukuru back. Whew, that was close. Now she's well guarded. I'd rather take Diamond Dust than Sleep. Any kind of status effects is bad news for Kukuru right now. We don't need to be having that. And now we get to do a Gale Flash. She'll probably kill... no, 3 of them, since it's a light attack. It automatically skips an undead's HP 1 ability. We get blue jewelry. Interesting. Alright, let's do a cure. Okay, Kukuru's now back up to speed. And finally, you go down. I don't think I've ever picked up blue jewelry before. I wonder what that does. I'll probably soon find out. Meanwhile, let's continue upward to the altar. Something has changed. There's a new, more powerful evil. Show yourself. As you wish, but perhaps you will soon regret that demand. Oh, it's one of those Grim Reaper monsters. He's the one enslaving the ghosts. And what? Merely fulfilling the wish of their black hearts. That you made. You try to make yourself sound like a saint. How pathetic. So you admit your evil core. Now I have no choice but to cut you off as well. Do not assume that I lack the power to resist you. I was given the task of destroying Amaidar by Gaidel himself. Though that runt Ark managed to defeat our orange monk, I shall not be taken down so easily. Oh, really? Is that so? Ever since Ark took down the Archmonk, he's only gotten stronger. You do not know who you are up against. So anyways, we got one more battle and then this place will be finished. 2 red phantoms, 2 blue phantoms, and this guy. I think we'll start things off with a magic shield. Meanwhile, this guy can fly, the others have to come all the way around just to try to fight us. That's kind of funny. A death priest. A simple death priest at 54. You know what? I'm gonna let Kukuru handle this guy. Oh, so that's how you're gonna play. You got a sickle level up. Okay, gather around. Go ahead. Because what you don't realize is, you're putting yourself in a trap. First, for divide. Woo, nice. And secondly, weak enemy. And now you're both screwed. I think it's proper that Kukuru be the one to take him down. Nice. You know what? I think I'm gonna switch swords. Just for temporarily. Let's see. Wait till his turn comes up next. Oh, another level up for Kukuru. Very nice. I think I'm gonna switch to my lightsaber. Taking 5 HP and doing a deadly blow in the back. Ooh. You know what, Ark? I'm gonna let you, Actually, no. How about this? Blind Judgment. And then weak enemy on you! Gosh, I'm such an ass. And more Divine Judgment. I pretty much got him pinned at this point. They're not escaping from this. Slowly but surely, you are going down. Goodbye. And one more kick in the back for the win. Well, I thought it would be. You know what? How about this? Let's try throwing a rock. That's... I brought him down to 1. That was funny. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't just grab it and throw it back. I was like, oh crap. Why do you hate the innocent? Your friends had nothing to do with your demise. No. It was because of that evil. It's all evil! Discontent, greed, and hate are his lifeblood. Yes, it is. Oh, this one looks different. Kukuru, you have shown us a better way. Had we not been in training, I do not believe we would have fallen. This agent of darkness played on our doubt and insecurity. He succeeded in making us doubt all we had learned before our deaths, and to hate those that taught us. However, because of your effort, we have seen our error. Please tell the others that we are sorry for the trouble we caused. Yes. Thank you. Please, just... no more suffering. Just no more. Just... you don't deserve that. You need to be at peace. Oh, hello. Earth Guardian. You have done well. The root of the problem remains, that is true. Humanity is fragile and flawed, and yet this is what makes humans such beautiful creatures. There's no perfection. But that's the thing about humanity. Nothing achieves perfection. You should know that by now. That's right. In this case, you showed the monks who were murdered the error of their ways, and in that you achieved a victory, both for Amaidar and for good. Yes, I have seen your coming. The Ark has been stolen, hasn't it? Yeah. You knew this day would come. When it was done, there was no alternative. Ah, yes. The ancient king of humans. King of humans. I don't think I've heard that name in a while. The dark power consumed him changes lust for power into lust for destruction. He became the Dark One, and the 7 Braves of old sealed him in the ancient shrine. However, now the greed and hate of humanity has grown, giving strength to the dark power, and in turn the Dark One has nearly broken the seal binding him. And that is why we are here, yes. Raise your mirror and receive my power. Alrighty. And the dark side of humanity feeds on the dark power. Yes. We must stop the Dark One at all costs. Bless you, Kukuru. Bless you, my child. Okay, that's 2 down. About 3 more to go. But before we leave Greyshinne, let us pay one last visit to the temple and let these poor monks know the situation. That the threat has been quelled. The souls, the spirits of the fallen brothers have been put to rest. They are now resting in peace. Oh, Kukuru, you're such a good person. Just as good as Ark. And that's why they are perfect for each other. True strength and inner peace. With great power comes great responsibility. Oh wait, this isn't Spider-Man, but the point still applies. Regardless. Okay, anyways. We are now done with Greyshinne. So we are going to hop on an airship. You can now go to either Syria or Nidell. We're going to go to Nidell next. And for those that don't remember Nidell, Nidell's the one that had that arena. Yeah. When we had that battling competition for that orb. Oh, the fun times there were. Many fun times. And from here, there's only one place you can go into on the continent of Maidar, and that is Misro, and that is the town that has the arena. The Colosseum. I keep saying arena, it's the same thing, though. What the... A strange place for a statue. Normally that would be the case, but... What's going on here? People are being turned to stone, but why? Yeah, I think something has gone terribly wrong here. But it still leaves the question, where is the Wind Guardian? Something tells me we better find him quick. Restart is now active. Oh yes. Here yet begins another giant puzzle. Okay. This is completely optional, first off. You can skip this altogether if you want. Everybody here is everybody in this town is pretty much petrified. Just about. I mean, if you look around, you see all the civilians that have been completely petrified by some unknown force. We don't know what it is yet, but we'll find out soon enough. And if you also take notice, there is a treasure box there, and there's one right here. But this one appears to be locked. It says something about people circling the arena. And that is what this puzzle is all about. Okay, before I give details on what this is about, we're going to first push this guy, this person, this statue here, and this statue here. Go in here, pull out, because we're going to get that treasure box real quick. It's got something fairly decent. Okay, push that to the side, and in this box, we get a dark mask. Attack power of 13, max of 28. Not a bad weapon, but I'm afraid the abuser we got is pretty much better. So we're probably going to end up getting rid of the dark mask. Alright, so we can't leave the statues placed as they are now, so let's go in and out of another building here. There's the guild. Everybody's... yeah, they can't even do their work. Can't even do any guild jobs. Not that we could anyway. Right. Okay. Now to explain the details about this puzzle here. As I said, it's completely optional. You can pass this up if you want and go straight inside, or continue on with the story. But the treasure in this box is actually pretty good. It's got an important piece of equipment that could be useful for combination later on. So it's very advisable to get it while you can. All right. Each one of these pillars here outside the arena, they give you a clue. A pile of candy wrappers is here. One that has a mess of cigar butts. One that smells like incense. Broken liquor bottle. A shopping list. Cane marks. Long hair. And some graffiti. Basically what these are clues as to which particular statue needs to be put where at, whichever spot it needs to be in. For every statue that you get right, you will hear a click. That's how you know you got that statue right and you can keep going. Once you have all statues that's needed in place, that box will open and you can claim your prize. So before we wrap up today's episode, because this is going to take a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and try to solve this puzzle real fast. Now, like I said, you can push objects, but you can't pull. So if you mess up, you're going to have to restart it. Okay, we got the liquor bottle person dealt with. Let's see. This kid here, I think he's one of those mischief type kids. Kind of like that one mischief kid from a previous guild job in And what was it? What town was that in? I think it was not home, but that other. Oh God, I'm drawing a blank at the moment. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't say. Anyways, one of those guys. One of those little kids that draw graffiti. So one would think a kid would draw graffiti, or some troublemaker. Okay, so that's 2 down. Let's see. Not all these statues are going to be useful. Some of them, it's a trick. You shouldn't even bother trying to push. This guy here, I believe, is another one that needs to be pushed. I think he's all the way. I see. Usually, when it comes to incense, one would think of a lady or woman, perhaps someone of the elderly type. So we're gonna try Grandma over here and see if she fits in one of those slots. Of course, this could get really tedious, and forgive me for that, but it's worth it. In the end, it's worth the trouble doing this whole thing. Okay. Let's see. I think where was the incense spot? This is it, right here. Okay. Push up here. Over there. And click. Mess of cigar butts. That's what that other guy was for. He's the cigar man. He's the one you want. Let's see. No, these aren't the stairs you push them up. You gotta push them this way. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I did this bit, so I kind of had to get a quick refresher course. So I'll mess around with this a bit to figure out what statues go where. Okay, the cigar butts is here. Okay, so we push this guy all the way over here. Click. So that is 4. Got a few left. A pile of candy wrappers. Candy wrappers. I think it looks like me. It sounds something that a young girl would probably have. Whoa, no, we're not exiting area. No, bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Actually, let's save the candy wrapper thing for last. I know one said cane marks, when it usually means canes means someone old, kind of like Grandpa right here. So what we're gonna do is actually, wait a minute. I think it's this little girl here that yeah, she's the one. There we go. Okay. So we got shopping list, cane marks, long hair. Okay, shopping list sounds like something a mom would have. And it's not this one. It's got to be... Well, actually, I think it could be either or, but for the sake of this little set of statues right here, she needs to go up to this treasure box, because this girl here is the only girl that out of all these people that have long hair. So we're gonna get Grandpa here, push him over to the other side where the cane marks are. Alrighty. Let's see, I think this is it right. Bam. 2 left. Just about finished. Whoop. Whoa, pushed it a little too far. Okay. Okay, and one more. It's gonna be this woman right here. Oh boy. This one actually takes the longest to get up there, so kind of makes sense if she ends up being last. I mean, it has to be this statue because no other statue can be pushed. They're where they need to be, so it's got to be this one. Otherwise, this puzzle's completely messed up. Oh, excuse me. And the sound of a lock turning is heard. And there you go. That's how you solve the puzzle. And in this box, your reward is the Super Boots. The Super Boots, which is actually better in this case than the needle shoes. At least they will be once they're upgraded some. But for right now, we're going to keep the needle shoes on Kukuru until later on. Now, the reason why I asked you to do this for the Super Boots, the needle boots and the Super Boots are actually two of the weapons you need to make something really good from the combined shop, which we will do at a later date. So, we've gone about 27 minutes, so I guess we should probably pause here for right now. So we're going to go to the Misro Inn, and yes, you can still stay here. And yes, knowing they're good people, even though they're turned to stone, it's like, you can sleep for free, but wouldn't that be like stealing? Of course we wouldn't steal! No! We can just leave money on the counter. Do you think that's safe? Look, we have to sleep and keep her stone. There isn't much of a choice here the way I see it. So, okay. It's kind of weird, but we'll stay the night. So, anyways, next time on Let's Play Archlad 2, we're going to find out what's going on with this town, try to locate the Wind Guardian, and gain his power. And so, until then, I have been your host, Archlad84, and I shall see you in the next episode. Take care, everybody.